more time we waste? Can we keep going on like this? Yeah, damn sure I waited so long for this, and you just can't let her go. But you say you fell in love with my mind. I let you gain insight on my life, and you say you've been hurt. Well, so have I. Is this worth a try? How would I know? But what I've been sipping on, what I've been sitting on.
What's up, everybody? This is the CEO of Jersey Turns Up ENT, as well as We Are Jersey Magazine. I am here today with the gorgeous, lovely Karma.
Yay.
So for everybody who doesn't know her, she's gonna tell you a little bit about herself. So, who's Karma?
Karma is the homegirl on the block. She's a homegirl, she's protected, but she'll whoop your ass. And she makes some dope ass music. That's Karma. That's a brief summary of Karma.
Sounds like you got a little bit of both in you. Where are you from?
I am from Jersey City. A little hood. But, you know, I moved around a lot, but I was born in Jersey City and I live currently in Jersey City now. So.
Okay, all right. So would you say like a lot of the culture around you was a big influence on the music that you have? Because
honestly speaking, the culture around me, no. Maybe the music I listened to growing up was an influence for me, because actually no, you might be right, because hip hop and like, you know, the underground scene when I was younger, I feel like definitely has a lot to do with the beat selection that I choose. Like it's very East Coast-y, you know, like vibey or whatever you want to say.
We got our sound going.
So yeah, it does influence me.
So when I first heard about you, you have another artist that you work very closely with.
Right.
He's a rapper. Do you want to say his name for other people who might not have heard him before?
Yes. His name is Soulful. He is from New Brunswick, or Somerset. Yeah, that's that. He's from Somerset. And I met him at the Grey Matter showcase, her first ever showcase. Shout out to Brianna. And he performed, I performed, we both was like, damn, we gotta work together. So yeah, and then from there, it just was like, yo, I want to be an engineer. Then I was an engineer, and then I was like, we should do a project together. He was like, let's do it, and then, you know, we just hit it off.
So y'all hit it off real nice. You guys had a couple of big songs that I know a lot of people messed with you, and then they messed with both of y'all. Like, who are they? As if you guys were a group. So would you guys both obviously consider yourself either solo, or would you guys consider yourself definitely a group, regardless if your names are both on the track or not?
When we're making songs together, we're a group.
Okay.
When we're not, we're solo artists.
Okay, so you guys have your own little paths going.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
But we're trying to come up with a name. Soma.
That'd be dope. That'd still be dope.
That's what he came up with so far. But yeah.
I hope I hear something about that very soon, because y'all got fire coming out.
Thank you.
So I know you had a project that dropped, I believe it was fall 2014. That was, I think, one of your first projects, Life After Love.
Right.
So for people who do know you, you dropped that in 2014, and they heard Sunny Side Up, which just dropped a few days ago. Would you say your whole sound changed, or would you feel like you're just in the level of growth versus a transition?
That's a good question. Honestly speaking, when I did my first project, I was just seeing what I could do. There were no intentions, there was no backing, it was just, all right, I know I want to do music, I know I want to learn how to engineer, let me just try to do this.
Yeah.
And that's what I came out with, and I just like put it out, whatever.
Okay.
This time around, I grew. Yeah, I took things more seriously. I started performing, doing shows, networking, meeting a lot of different people. collaborating with other people, learning more, you know, just basically honing my sound, like tweaking everything. And I feel like now everything is just better. Everything is better. The engineering, the beat selection, it takes a while to kind of like develop your voice, like for recording, not just singing. You know, anybody can just sing out loud, but when you're recording, like you have to, there's certain things you need to know how to do and whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely proud of this project because it's, to me, I feel like I'm not giving everything away, but I'm definitely showing people there's been some growth here. It's a large gap, but the growth is definitely evident.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years, finally dropped something else. But what would you say is the reason you named it Sunny Side Up for people who don't get it?
Oh, well, this is funny. So, Sunny Side Up is the opening line on Surface. So, that's one thing. But I sent the project to Albie the Skywalker, Albie the Skywalker.
That's my other homie.
And that's my brother, like, we're like family. We collabed like so many different times, performed so many different times together, like we're like family. But I sent it to him and I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck to call these projects. So he's like, oh, alright, I got you. I was like, you got me? He's like, yeah. So he named it. He was like, yo, you should call it Sunny Side Up. I was like, word? I laughed at first, like, what? Sunny Side Up? He was like, yeah. And then when I started listening to the songs that I selected for that project, I was like, no, that actually makes sense and it sounds good. So I ran with it. Shout out to Albie the Skywalker.
Yeah, he's one of the other homies. He's gonna be an upcoming issue. You're gonna see him soon too. But
that's family.
Yeah, word.
All day.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions about being a female artist in the industry because if you know, or anyone else who knows, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
What would you feel is the hardest part about being a female artist?
The hardest part? Oh, jeez. I need a list. I need a notepad. Nah. The hardest part for me would be finding a balance between being assertive, aggressive, and stern, and being a bitch. For me. Because being in the industry, or you know, having goals within the industry, is like you see women get willingly taken advantage of and, you know, unwillingly taken advantage of. So it's like, to some extent, you still have to be personal and just like, you know, sweet and, you know, approachable, but at the same time, you don't want to come off like you're gullible. So you have to know like when and when not to behave a certain way. But that would probably be the hardest part for me.
So would you say that as a female in your genre, I guess, doing business just with anyone, you kind of have to be, to a degree, I guess, cautious?
Yes.
Okay.
Very cautious. But like I said earlier, I'm like the homegirl, so, you know, I talk shit. I talk mess so much, like, to my guy friends. Most of the artists that I have dealt with were guys, so talk shit to them, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? And you build a certain relationship. Like, when you come off a certain way, they'll know, like, it's about vibes as well. So
yeah. If the vibe's right, then you kind of go with it.
But I'm cautious, very cautious. And I can pretty much tell in conversation, like, what you want or where this is going to go. So thank God for that.
No, I agree on that. I feel the same way as a female businesswoman, so I take that. So going back to your project, though, what would you feel is the song on that project that connects to you the most? Like, as who you are, like the most inner self?
The most inner self would be Raindrops.
Raindrops, okay. What's Raindrops about for everybody to hear?
Raindrops is about basically, you know, you spread yourself so thin just being a person, like whether you're a male or female, like spread yourself thin between family, work, other passions you have, just getting up every day and being a part of the world. Like you spread yourself so thin, and sometimes you get lost and you forget that, you know, when you have trials and problems and you lose friends and all these different things, it's like you're gonna be okay, like, but you need to take a second and remind yourself that, like, and really beat it in your head, because when you're constantly focused on so many different things, it's really hard to just center and just be like, okay, I need a second for myself. And that's, I was really just speaking to myself in that song.
I think a lot of people would relate to that and probably do need to hear that. So where would you say everybody could find Sunny Side Up, first off?
Sunny Side Up is on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play Music, Apple Music. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. SoundCloud for the culture. If you broke it, you can't buy it. It's everywhere. So go get that, Sunny Side Up.
And also, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms at The Real Karma. The Real, R-E-A-L, Karma, K-A-R-M-A.
Alright, you heard it first then. It's Jersey.
Gang shit. Bop.
Jersey turned up entertainment. Entertainment.